Hey folks, so I'm just doing this little update here on my Hokas. These are Hokas that I actually got for my birthday about 2 months ago here. We're going to take them off. They're size 10s, and I have only walked and worked out in these shoes just because I want to try to keep them nice, but they are the Kawana models from Hoka. And after wearing them here for the past couple months, I know they don't look dirty, but it's because I'm very OCD about my shoes, just like basically everything I own here. I'm pretty OCD about my material items. And I do have to say, these shoes are probably some of the most comfortable and lightweight shoes I've ever worn. I want to say they weigh about 8 ounces per shoe, if that, maybe 7. They don't weigh a ton. And these, again, are size 10s. We can even look at the tongue here and show you. US 10. They fit very true to size. You can see here, if you look at my toe, it's right about where it needs to be. Eleanor, our Maine Coon, will confirm that. And they give you just such a nice, stable base to the shoe, especially if I'm squatting or I'm doing any sort of leg day or walking or running. These, you can tell my foot size of my right foot compared to my left foot here, and you could see that the shoe provides, well, you can just look. If I have any balance whatsoever, it adds another 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, both sides combined, into the stability of your shoe, especially where you need it the most, on the balls of your feet. I do a lot of golfing, as I own a golf course here, and if you turn these shoes into a golf shoe, you would have stability and traction like no other. If Hoka got into golf shoes, I think they'd sell pretty well. But you can see here, there's a little flexible little extension at the end, and that is gives you a little bit of padding on the rear of the shoe in case you're walking over any rocks or hiking or doing anything like that. Now, me personally, I wouldn't take these shoes hiking because they are pretty breathable. And that's another thing I want to touch on here. These shoes, they're so lightweight. Partly because of the material used for the upper part of the shoe. It's all a breathable material, basically, is what it is. Just your polyester material, very breathable, great for running, great for working out in. You just get so much padding on the bottom that you never get tired. And for somebody who also has flat feet, this is probably the most important feature, is that even without insoles, some shoes I do need to wear insoles for, and honestly most shoes I should be wearing insoles for, but these you almost don't need an insole. You can see that when I stand, it provides me with enough performance to where I'm not bowed in with my shoe like that. I still have enough cushion and enough support where my leg is pretty much straight up along my ankle, as how it should be. So all in all, this is a great shoe. Where you get your pros are the breathability, the comfort, the stability. The grip is decent. I will say the grip isn't great, but it's decent. You can see here where the gripping is starting to wear off a little bit on the bottom of the shoe after about 2 months of wearing them maybe a couple times a week in the gym or out on a walk on pavement. That's a little bit of a con. Also, another con is the cost. I believe these are like $120 or $140. They're a little pricey. But then again, if you take care of your shoes like I do, it's worth the money. You just have to make sure you clean them, as needed, and take care of the shoes, basically, and you'll be okay. Another big thing is that I keep all my shoes after I wear them on a boot dryer. They're not necessarily for winter time. They are for all year round. If you want to keep your shoes nice, this goes for any shoe, you just use a boot dryer for them, and that keeps them nice. But for the money, I will definitely be buying myself more of these shoes. I just have a lot of shoes in my shoe portfolio right now Anything from leisure shoes to Jordans to these Hokas. To 12 pairs of golf shoes, 13, 4, I don't even remember. So, this just adds to the collection a little bit. These Kawanas are great shoes. I would definitely recommend them. They're better than any Adidas shoe I've ever had or used. The only Adidas shoe that would come close are, oh gosh, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. They're about $180 racing shoes from Adidas. I want to say they're Adazero possibly, but anyway, that's close. But this is great. This is a great all-trainer shoe for all your activities. Would highly recommend. I'll have the link in the description here to how you can buy these Hokas.